This is Ken Pyle. We're at the TIA event, but really the Parks Connections part of the TIA event. We're at Affinegy with Melissa Simpler, the CEO. Melissa, a lot has been going on in this whole connected home space, particularly what you guys are doing. Why don't you give us a brief overview of what Affinegy is about?
Affinegy is a network management and service enablement solution for the connected home. And the connected home is increasingly borderless with the explosion of devices and smartphones and tablets at the center of how consumers are getting access to entertainment, data, and more.
And so one of the things that in the last year since we've talked, you had a major acquisition, one that's kind of brought you into different markets and so forth.
That's correct, Ken. Thanks for asking. So we've been at this for 9 years. A strong differentiating point for Affinegy is that you can drop our solution into the existing home. We have 9 years worth of experience with the routers that people own in their home and making that the center point of the converged IP service that now spans video, voice, wireless, and more. What the acquisition allowed us to do is, as the cable operators are finally awakened through the advent of over-the-top video and the success of Netflix and Amazon and even Apple, who could have thunk that the $100 bill would be going to the Amazon in the $9 per purchase form. So the cable operators are reinvesting in being the CTO of the home. It is a technology standard called TR69 Advanced ACS, which is at the center of that, derived from the telco world and being expanded by the broadband forum. Affinegy recognized this trend early, and as we did our make versus buy, we elected to buy a leading solution that's been around for 12 years as the standard has evolved, complete with expert team, worldwide support and customer sales in the telco domain, and a battery of patents that are very complementary to where Affinegy has spent a lot of time investing in serving this existing and expanding to the new home.
And then the TR69 stuff has been one of these things that's been around for a long time, or the concept of it, but now it seems like it's really getting traction. And it seems, my impression of it is, anyhow, it seems like you're allowing the service providers to kind of become the IT of the in-home network, the IT manager, if you will.
Yeah, that's correct. We want, and a big buzzword for the industry right now is self-care. The cable operator and the telco, they want their customers to be able to get what they need, when they need, and learn how to do what they want to do. And the technology is just the engine under the hood. It's about wrapping experiences like this one. This is our home portal application for the home user that bury the intelligence of what's happening from a technology perspective under a simple wizard or single click sort of experience to automate these things, fixes and wants.
Yeah, and it's very simple. I mean, I looked at it and okay, connect my tablet. I must click there to learn how to connect a tablet. So it looks like it's in layman language.
That's correct. And one of the things that you'll note here is that we have targeted intelligence. So 50% of the homes, and Kurt Scherf will spout these statistics all day long, they don't have the right performance to handle over-the-top video. Cablecos and telcos want in on this game, but the choke point is the Wi-Fi B or G equipment that's in 50% of the homes today. So as the DOCSIS 3 or the FiOS service from the telcos is coming out, they're providing the service, wideband service to the home, but then it's being bottlenecked within the home. With Affinegy, we can detect that. We can take the existing home network settings and drop them in through this TR69 solution securely into the new product that gets provisioned for the home, and the customer that has 6 to 10 devices already connected doesn't have to lift a finger to do anything. It just plugs in place.
And so you're able to really understand how the network is working, and if there's issues with a metal wall or something, you'll see that you have the lower speed, I suppose.
That's correct. We have a whole battery of use cases ranging from where is the router placed, are you getting the appropriate signal length, coverage, do you have interference from competing networks, could you make a channel change to solve that? And what's exciting is that the services world is all IP. You see that theme echoed by many notables in the industry. Glenn Britt from Time Warner betting his company on the single pipe. Verizon saying it's an all IP world. Even the smart home services, energy, lighting, e-health, and my favorite is this chore checker. I call it the chore checker.
Nice.
There's a startup in California called the Green Goose. They're not paying me money. That has a device that you plug into your router, and it comes with a development kit, so anybody can write to it, and it's got little sticker sensors that you put on your dog or your toothbrush, and you can monitor, did you walk your dog, did you brush your teeth long enough,
nice,
et cetera, et cetera.
Nice. So where this goes, you know what? Well, yeah, exactly. Where does this go? Where are you seeing things? You've got something like 33 million customers out there through your customers. What's next?
Well, we want to grow that 33 million to the hundreds and hundreds of millions of customers. They're out there. Affinegy has an opportunity to move beyond just service providers, focused on that connected home to extend the relationship that we have with equipment vendors into that smart TV space. TV manufacturers are not computer network experts. They're putting their boxes that are distributed from Costco into the customer home. A lot of consumers don't know where their router is, how it was configured, is it adequate for the TV? So Affinegy technology can drop into that TV and help make this an out-of-box experience that's pleasing and detect and notify of issues and resolve the problems along the way.
And I assume that some of these customers, those 33 million, are running TR69 enabled type networks, so they're actually doing that type of stuff now too.
Absolutely. The main advent that we see in the TR69 space is that telco originally adopted this for device provisioning to match with what cable was doing. Now this standard supports a plethora of device models, so whether it's a mobile phone or a set-top box or a Wi-Fi camera doing surveillance for the network, there are different data models that are supported by this standard that drop into those devices that then enable this server to communicate with that device to fully and remotely management, truly empowering the cable co, telco, retail co, CPE co to be the CTO of the home. And through being that answer, they become the natural source that the consumer turns to when they want to do more with their connected lifestyle.
Well, that makes sense. Melissa, appreciate your time as always. Thank you.
Thank you.